नमामि नारायणपादपङ्कजं करोमि नारायणपूजनं सदा नमामि नारायणपादपङ्कजं.
The word Sanskrit means that which is perfection not only in a technical sense but perfection more in an ethical sense. Sanskrit is not just a language. So what fascinates the West today is not the language alone but the thought content. The thought content becomes important and valuable because it is quite different from what is prevalent today. It somehow resonates to the unknown depths of the Western mind, which we have shared in antiquity.
This year, Asian Classics Input Project began a new venture. We are beginning to input Sanskrit texts. We're primarily looking at esoteric manuscripts from the yogic tantric traditions. I think one of the reasons why we're so interested in this is because there are crossovers in the lineages between our traditional Buddhist heritage and the yogic traditions. We've begun looking for the catalogs for such text, and we're starting to hone in on specific things that we'd like to input. We spent 2 days in Mysore in South India at one of the larger collections of palm leaf manuscripts that are in terrible shape. I mean, they look like they're damaged to the point where some of them can't be salvaged. These are probably dating anywhere from 8th century to 14th, 15th century. We actually discovered a beautiful commentary on the Patanjali Sutras, which, according to the in-house scholar, has never been translated or printed. And we were given permission to make a copy.
This is Yoga Sutra, and this is a commentary on Sutra.
Right.
Sukhanushayi ragaha, Sukhanushayi ragaha, Dukkhanushayi dveshaha, Moha Purassara Vidya iti, Etaha Sarvaha Vrittayo Nirodhavyaha. We must control our organs, and especially eyes and nose and etc.
Now, has this been microfilmed for preservation?
No.
No, it's not. No. Is there a printed edition?
No, it was not published.
This is the kind of thing that we'd like to record and input for this preservation project.
The American, the Western people, they're just going back to their roots, which have been forgotten. But the way is via Sanskrit, because there is a whole system of meditation, physical as well as mental. And this has been refined over the centuries, refined in physical terms as well as in intellectual or philosophical terms. So the yoga becomes an important element of the conveyance of Sanskrit culture.
You make sure the pages are correct. So we're making 2 copies of each.
But you want another copy of it?
We're go. The unfortunate story with a lot of the collections are due to the temperatures and the humidity and just the lack of care. We saw things literally fall apart in the hands of the holder. Time is of the essence. If we can create the relationships with these institutions and private collections, I think the world will be better off.
So Sanskrit today goes to the West as a part of their forgotten being, and a renewal of that being, and for the enrichment of the present. It's not a history, but it's a part of the future, enrichment of the future.
Iti samarpayami, iti samarpayami. Ya kundendu tusharahara dhavala ಯಾ ಕುಂದೇಂದು ತುಷಾರ